What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. If you watched the last video I did, I went through a grocery haul where I basically showed you guys everything that I'm buying right now, what a grocery trip looks like for me, the foods I keep in my house. And what I wanted to do with this video was show you exactly how I prepare that food and how I eat throughout the day. So if you guys are ready to get an epic video underway, then as always, I'm here to do it with you. Let's do it! Yeah! So it is about 9 a.m. I wake up at about 6 and I went and trained at about 6:30. Got finished around 7:30. I've been fasting up until now. I fast when it's convenient. I kind of held off on eating just because you guys, I was gonna be making this video. I didn't want to start my meals without the camera out. So only thing in my system so far, I had a scoop of pre-workout and nice. 1 scoop of aminos. Since I knew I was fasted, I did not want to go catabolic, so I wanted some amino acids in my system. Shout out to Final Boss Performance. Sour Moon Rock, good stuff. But for real, I am starving, so let's get our first meal done. Come on. Meal 1, we're gonna have a breakfast burrito. Actually, 2 of them. So we have 6 eggs, which I did remove the yolks from 4. So technically 4 egg whites, 2 full eggs. Get a little bit of those omega-3s in early. But fat is probably the one macro that's the hardest to like not go over unless you're really paying attention. So I don't like to blow it out too early. I like to have leftovers. And then for some fiber and to help keep us full, get some vitamins and minerals, we got 84 grams of spinach and we got 28 grams of shirataki mushrooms. Lots of health benefits there. And then to get our fiber up and also to have like a creative meal, we got 2 of these Mission whole wheat carb balanced tortillas. Let's go. This is what I call the perfect way to start your day. By the way, macros that we're gonna be hitting today, I will put on the screen right here. And the macros for this meal, I will put on the screen right here, along with the actual breakdown of exactly what this is. So, by the way, you can follow me on MyFitnessPal. Remington X is my username. Send me a friend request. I'll accept them all. They'll give you full access to exactly what I'm eating every single day. You can see my food diary. You can see my weigh-ins. You can literally see everything. So if you wanna know how I eat day to day, follow me on there. Honestly, for me though, at meal 1, I like to kind of get my day started off on the right foot, so I'm getting a good chunk of protein in. I'm getting in fiber, not only from the rest, but you got spinach in there, you got mushrooms, getting a lot of vitamins and minerals here. A lot of times when you are dieting for an extended period of time, you're gonna start getting really, really hungry, which is a side effect of being in a calorie deficit, right? Doing extra cardio, things like that. But in your confused state from being hungry, your body can misinterpret a lot of signals. There's a lot of times you can be thirsty and your body will mistake that as hunger. There's a lot of times you can be lacking in magnesium or certain micronutrients and your body's gonna mistake that for hunger. So my general rule of thumb, I get my gallon of water in a day and I'm trying to get as diverse of food sources as I can right now, eating my vegetables, getting my vitamins, minerals in, all that stuff that way. Like when I'm hungry, it's literally just hunger and I'm way less likely to binge when I do that. So I'm talking enough, give her a go. That's meal 1 on this plan. I will see y'all at meal 2. All right, guys, I am actually editing the footage you just saw on my computer right now because I got to get this video edited and ready to go. So I'm editing as I go. I need a snack, man. I've been on this computer for a while and I don't really want to go quite eat a meal yet. You know, and people ask about like meal timing and like when I try to eat or what meals in what order. I don't really care. All that I care about is like spreading them out enough to where I'm not really like fasting, so I'm getting protein at least every 2 to 3 hours. But that's not like 100% set in stone rule. And even then, it's really about what's convenient. So right now I kind of want something a little lighter. I like to eat my heavier meals later in the day. So I'm just gonna do a protein bar right now. I have seen protein bars get a little bit of flack in some diets. And for me right now, I'm on like the first phase of my program, which means that like I have more carbs, I have a little bit more fat. So I can fit things like this in. But I will say, once I get to the final phase of my programming and I'm like lower carb and it becomes more of a grind, stuff like this almost hurts you more than it helps in that it makes you more hungry and you're getting a lot less like nutrition in something like this. So if I get 20 grams of carbs out of a bar, I'd rather get that from like vegetables or things that are gonna fill me up more, have more fiber, just make me feel better all around. That makes sense? Sorry if I'm talking too much, man. I will put the macros for this on the screen right here. I did get sent these by a Game Day protein bar company. It's like a new bar. They're actually really good and they're free, so here we go. So I'll just hold me over for a little bit longer, then we'll move on to meal 3. Meal 3 is actually really simple and one that I enjoy quite a bit. This riced cauliflower is a game changer, especially in the Italian cheese form. Gives it a little more flavor, a little less bland. It's basically cauliflower is made to look like rice. Game changer, I know. We're gonna be doing 7 ounces of chicken, 112 grams of steamed asparagus, and this whole packet. Let's go. Okay, we are in prime eating mode, man. Meal 3, I'm telling you. I'll put the macros right here on the screen. You see how low carb this is, but how much volume you get? Wow, really a lot of food. Like, you're gonna be full after you eat this, but yet you had so much fewer calories, a lot of fiber, you get cauliflower, you get asparagus and chicken. What the heck? Super good, man. And that air fryer, the way it crisps your chicken up is a game changer, man. Love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna eat this. We'll see y'all at meal 4. Now, meal 4 is one of my favorite things to have because it tastes amazing. A lot of people don't like protein shakes, but I'm telling you, if you do it right and you make it like a smoothie, it's a game changer. We're gonna use 1.5 scoops of Optimum Gold Standard 100% whey. Now, with this protein, I don't think it's the best protein on the market at all, but I think if you're trying to buy it in bulk on Amazon for 73 scoops is the best price. So shout out to them. We're gonna do 5 grams of extra virgin coconut oil. That's gonna help us. We have 5 grams of fat to play with. So I'm gonna add that in there. It's gonna give us some really healthy fats. We're gonna do 1 packet of maple and brown sugar instant oatmeal. We're gonna do 140 grams of frozen raspberries. Gonna give us a ton of fiber. Vitamins out the wazoo, baby. You can't lose that way. And then I'm actually gonna use this Panic Pancake syrup mix. It's actually strawberry flavored, so it's gonna match our strawberry flavored protein and just give this whole thing an amazing flavor. Let's go. I will put the macros for this smoothie on the screen right here. This is something that can change up quite a bit. Normally, like if I'm throwing things in the shake, I don't always throw oatmeal in it, but if I'm looking at my carbs for the day and I want like a little more somewhere else, I don't really want to drink my carbs, then I won't add oatmeal to it, and I'll literally just do the raspberries and the protein and the syrup, and it's really good. And the big thing with this is like it's really thick. I don't know if you can see that. I would dump it out if I could, but it's super thick and it tastes like a smoothie you would order at like a smoothie restaurant. Do those exist? Let's give her a try. Can you hear that? You can even put a scoop of green superfood powder in this to really help get your micros up for the day. You probably wouldn't really taste it, but this is literally one of my favorite things. Literally, when I'm cutting and I'm not getting sugars and I'm not eating desserts really, something like this goes a long way in making you feel like you're kind of cheating, right? But it's all natural, so it's good. So I'm gonna drink this and I will be back for our final meal of the day and we'll go over a full macro breakdown. Let's go. Final meal of the day, man. We are gonna have another 7 ounces of chicken to get that protein up. I don't know if you noticed the theme here, but we have protein at every single meal. And then we're also gonna do some vegetable pasta made with zucchini and lentils. These steam bags are killer. It's also gonna give us our veggies without having to eat veggies. I mean, we're eating veggies, but we're not. You get what I'm saying? So let's go. And the final meal of the day is here. This is actually one of my favorite meals. It really makes me feel like I am cheating on my diet. That's the key, man. When you really enjoy, I guess the goal of a good diet is to not feel like you have to cheat on it. Right? That cliche term that it's a lifestyle, I mean, that's a real thing. Because I don't mind eating like this. I will put the macros on the screen for this right here. And to be completely honest with you, this pasta does not taste like it's made out of zucchini. I really think it tastes like pasta. If you handed this to me and told me it was like a school lunch spaghetti, I'd believe you. This is my final meal of the day. I'm gonna eat this, and then we're gonna go over all the totals and everything and see how close we got to our mark. Let's go. So it is 5:30 p.m. Normally I eat my final meal at about 7 p.m., but I wanted to get this one in a little early because the sun's starting to come down and I wanted to have time to edit it. Normally I finish eating at about 7. Now, I used to eat a little later, but I find that I sleep better if I don't eat as late. I let my food digest and then I go to sleep and I wake up leaner. I feel like I just feel better overall. So the final totals, man, this is what we call a perfect day. The starting macros I had, we hit on the money. So that was 210 grams of protein, 184 grams of carbs, and 58 grams of fat. We hit it perfect. That is kind of rare normally for me because I give myself a little bit of a swing. So like my general rule of thumb is you're fine if you can go like plus or minus 10 on protein and carbs and plus or minus 5 on fats. For me personally, I try to go plus or minus 5 on everything, and fats I really try to keep within a 3-gram swing because they were the most calorically dense. Now as far as my macro split, I chose my macros this time because my goal was in my head. I didn't want to starve myself. I didn't want to lose a lot of weight really quick, less of a deficit starting off, more carbs, not starving myself, feeling really good, doing minimum cardio. I do 20 minutes 5 times a week on the stair stepper. This has been great, and especially for being so early on in it. I mean, I am extremely lean right now, really quick. And I can say without a shadow of a doubt, looking you straight in the eye, that my diet has been 100% perfect if we're not including my Saturday night cheat meal, which is a staple in every Remington James diet. You gotta have that cheat meal. But other than that, you can follow me on MyFitnessPal, X Remington X, like I said in the beginning, my username. Follow me on there. You can look back at every single day I've done since I started this diet. You can see what I've eaten every single day. So I encourage you guys, if you haven't used the MyFitnessPal app, or if you do use it, you can add me if you just wanna see how I eat on a regular basis. It's typically a lot like it was today. I try to get my veggies in. I try to get at least 1 serving of fruit, preferably berries, because I love berries and I love them in a smoothie. And I just try to get well-rounded nutrition, man. Vitamins, minerals, protein, high quality stuff. And I really think if you want your body to be a Lamborghini, you gotta put premium fuel in it. You know what I mean? Appreciate all y'all. Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will see y'all at the next video. See you guys.